Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the evolution of AIRBUS part 1. Make sure to subscribe and we will begin right now. AIRBUS was introduced in 1979 with the AIRBUS A300. The A300 was the first ever airplane to be in the AIRBUS. It had two engines and it was enough to compete against the Boeing 767 and the 737. But this was a great start to Airbus, but Airbus needed to make more airplanes in order to make profit. Also, in the 1979, no pilots knew how to control this level of flying. So pilots did not know how to fly this plane, and it did have a lot of crashes in the start of the Airbus evolution. And in 1982, the Airbus A310 was introduced. It was a much smaller airplane than the A300, but it was enough for a start, and it didn't have a big sail. 1987, Airbus introduced the Airbus A320. It was an amazing plane with high performance, and it is a plane used to compete against the Boeing 737, and it is much better in every way. And Airbus did a poll: the next plane should be a quad jet or a twin jet. A quad jet has 4 engines and a twin jet has 2 engines. So Airbus wanted to see who it voted. And before we introduce the next plane, make sure to subscribe and like to this channel for part 2. So in 1992, Airbus released the A340. This A340 is also known as the pencil plane for its length. It was the quad jet that Airbus wanted. This plane came in different forms. The A340-300, which is the one you are seeing, the A340-500, and the A340-600 and the A340-200. The A340-600 is the longest airplane to be ever made in aviation history. And the A340-200 is much smaller than an A330-300. But it is simple to tell the difference between the A330-300 between the A330-500 and the 600. The A330-300 and the 200 has one wheel in the middle, whereas the A340-600 and the 500 has 2 wheels in the middle. And now for the twin jet, Airbus released the A330-300 as the star. This plane was also known as the butter machine because it could land very smooth. This also came in very different variations. It was introduced as the A330-300 in 1992, and people were very impressed with Airbus. This also came in very different forms, such as the A330-200, a much shorter, the A330-800 Neo, and the A330-900 Neo. The A330-800 Neo was the successor of the A330-200. And subscribe and like for part 2 of the evolution of Airbus. I'll see you all soon and stay tuned.